but I made it up without having to get off my bike. Hi there, I'm Kaat from Steps by Kaatje and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going for another practice ride for my longer bike trip to the Pyrenees. And I'm gonna do about 50 kilometers locally around here, and on the way I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the preparations I did, and also I'm gonna show you some things that I did change on my bike after my 3-day bike trip that I did earlier as a practice run as well. So come on, join me, let's start cycling. Yay! This is my route for today. I put it up with those notes I talked about on my earlier video. And so when you arrive at one note, you have to pay attention which way you want to go. And I know where to go because I have it on my map. So I'm gonna go for 170. Come on. Following an old Roman road, and the Romans, they were pretty good at making a straight line, but they forgot to cut out the hills. So lots of ups and downs. Let's go down first. Yeah! And up. This was a hard one, but I made it up without having to get off my bike. I'm gonna stop for lunch at this nice Bivakzone. You have some picnic tables over there. There are some platforms to pitch your tent over there. There is a restroom. Can you see it? And there is this nice spot where you can stay dry if it's raining. So perfect. While I'm having lunch, I do want to talk a little bit about the preparations I did. Well, I've had time to prepare because I've been talking about this for 10 years, so kind of in a big way I was prepared already. But in January I had to walk through some snow to go to the information day that was organized by the Flemish Compostela Federation, which was really neat because you get to meet other pilgrims and talk about your plans and see what they say about that and all that. So that was interesting. Also, they had big maps with all the routes that you can take, because Compostela going, there's not just one Camino, there are quite a few in all over Europe. So in France, in Spain, in Portugal, you can do quite different ways to go. I also went for a bike workshop so that I could learn some basic stuff to repair my bike if it's necessary. So I thought that was really interesting. And then I went on my 3-day bike trip to Brussels, which was really interesting because after that I did change quite a few things on my bike, which I want to show you right now. First of all, I've put on this little bag. That way I can put in my shell, my St. Jacob's shell, which is kind of the symbol of the Camino. Of course, I have Poofy in here, and I got him some shorts because it's gonna be more springtime and no longer winter. So I got him shorts, and so he'll be traveling with me. what else did I add? I add those little, I don't know, horns, whatever, on my steering wheel. That way I can sit up when cycling, and then that way my bag has a little bit of rest. I also put on a new saddle, which is a lot softer than the one I had, so that should be a lot better as well. And then I got a new chain and some new cylinders right there, so now I can go into the lowest gear, which wasn't possible on that longer trip. Of course, I had the brakes taken care of, some new brakes on there, so that way I'm sure I'll stop when I have to stop. And also I got a new stand, because the other one, when I had to put down my bike, it would just trip over, which isn't very nice. And then there is my bike bottle. I added 2 people on my bike bottle. You've got young Nana, she from the United States, and I got her sticker not that long ago. And I got, oh sorry, Iris and Michael, you guys are already dirty. But the Wondersocken, I had this sticker for a long time. I kind of forgot to put it on my last video, but so you guys are on there as well, and you're going with me on my bike bottle. Oh, one more thing, I changed the lock. I had a hard one, now this one is more flexible, which is nice when you have to put the lock up somewhere. So I think this is it for my bike. Something else I changed is, well, these are the guides I'm taking for my bike trip, and it has all the different, I don't know if you can see it, but these are the 2 major bike trips you can do through France. And so I was gonna do the red one here, but it goes up here. You have quite a bit of hills, so what I'll be doing, I live around here, so I'll be going and I'll go through here, and that way I can follow the river, and I should have less hills, so a bit less going up and down. I think that is going to be a really smart plan. Something else I did, I ordered my little booklet with credentials, so it has my name on there, and I'll be able to start collecting stamps. Yes, so I think I'm just about ready to go. I need to finish, of course, my practice run for today, and we'll see how far I go, because I think I'll have to go back a bit early because I don't have as much time as I thought I was going to be, but still, with all the ups and downs I've been doing already, I think it's a really good training session. So let's have some lunch now and we'll start. Right, we made it back. I did less kilometers than I planned, but I was going really slow and I need to be home on time, so sometimes you have to make choices. But I'm still happy with the ride I did, because I had to go up a few times and there were some really steep ones in there and I didn't have to get off my bike, so that was really a good test. Also, I had, this funny encounter. There were 3 boys standing there and they had their bikes kind of in the middle of the road. So I came by and said, well, nice parking, guys. And then when I passed them, one of the guys said, he saw steps by Kaatje. And so I thought that was really funny. So I waved at them when I went through fun. So it was really funny. So I guess maybe I'll be recognized on the way. Anyway, now, Poofy, what do you think of the ride? It was great fun, and I had first class seats. Oh yeah, you sure had, and you had the nicest view. Oh yeah. So this afternoon I didn't really film too much. I just did a few drone shots because I wanted to practice a little bit with my drone. But I wanted to concentrate on the cycling because, like I said, I was going slow and I needed to make up a little bit of time, and also I needed to practice cycling and not filming. So, alright, but this was it for this practice run. I'll be going to work tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, normally also on my bike. So that means at least 28 kilometers each day, which I think is pretty good. And so I'll get there, and whatever my trip is gonna be, it's gonna be, and we'll see. All right, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.